It is our assertion that the only way to create a truly free society with truly equal rights is to establish the non-aggression principle as the law. A law that is universally applied and established as the terms of a three-part peace agreement. For those unfamiliar with the non-aggression principle, it is essentially a principle that defines crime by whether or not you are causing harm or loss to another, or at least threatening or attempting to. Many may associate this principle with what is known as natural law or common law, or simply just the basic sense of right and wrong that should apply to all equally. Ultimately, it is what most people would recognise in their hearts as simple sanity. If the non-aggression principle was established as the law, then we would have a free society almost by default, as governments would no longer be able to rule people and would basically cease to exist in their current form. In its place, we can still have everything else we associate with government, including law enforcement, because it does not require the power to rule people to be able to serve them, and you do not need to violate the non-aggression principle to be able to enforce it, which is why this is the only law that could actually be applied 100% equally to all people. Enforcing the non-aggression principle would, by definition, only involve self-defense or the defense of others, so does not require anyone to have more or less rights than anyone else. There is much more that the Nations of Sanity offers with respect to going into more detail and offering various solutions and answers to questions and issues that may arise. We've even drawn up a three-part peace agreement which would establish the non-aggression principle as the law. But when it comes to what we demand and what we think everyone should unite in demanding, that is basically it. Make the non-aggression principle the standard for law, a law that applies to everyone equally, and we will have, for the first time in recorded history, a truly free society with true equal rights, true justice, and a level of sanity that is actually worthy of the name.